Morning, everyone.
Take Addy mode. Maximum
Happy
flight
Sunday.
altitude reached.
Come on, drone. What's wrong with you? All right, let's let it get its bearings, I guess. Maybe it wasn't quite ready
Please check
yet.
it
I
on the
didn't
map.
actually look to see. I had given it what I thought was enough time. But perhaps it had trouble gathering satellites. Anyway, now I think it's ready.
Takeoff. The home point has
Yay!
been updated. Please check it on the map.
Yay, yay, yay. Now, yesterday we had a pretty sunrise. Today, I think it's going to be a little bit different. But, to my liking, it's actually much warmer than it was yesterday by about 20 degrees. So, that's a good thing. That's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, let me watch the chats from YouTube here as request. And when I get caught up, by the way, if you have any requests, if anybody's here and you have requests, please put them into the chat. There's no need to wait for me. All right, so Dennis Lovelady is live on 9 January. Boy, that's amazing how that works. Stingray, howdy. Michael Blade, Tej, Johnny Drone Flyer, Max Air, Sean, Mr. Crowley. Carolyn To Be Free is not blue. Oh, you mentioned that you had lost your channel. I didn't realize that was since yesterday. Okay, all right, Carolyn, let me just take care of that for you right now. Sorry, we need to make you blue. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to watch the chats. I'll just watch them from here. And come on now. There you are. So now, the next time you post, Ms. Carolyn, you should have blue. You should have blueness for your coolness. All right, so anybody has any requests, actually I can't watch it from there, please let me know what they are. And as I scramble to get my brain back together here, assuming it was together before. Hey Scott, Jackrabbit FPV. Let's do one I did yesterday because it's my new favorite. With the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the bird that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a brook who is learning to play, a lark pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Anybody has any requests, please put them in the chat. Let's do one for Carolyn to be free, shall we? And come on now. Come on now. My fingers are supposed to be working more gooder today because the weather is significantly warmer. Now, I still feel cold, don't get me wrong, but at least I'm not frozen this time. So I don't know that she's ever heard me do this. Yeah. Loves horses and her boyfriend too. And it's a long day living in Rosetta. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Now all the vampires walking through the valley move westbound Ventura Boulevard. They're bad boys standing in the shadows, and good girls walking home with broken hearts. And I'm free, free falling, yeah. Yeah, I'm free, free falling, free falling, free falling. Now I'm free falling. I'm free falling. Now I'm free falling. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna ride her name in the sky. Gonna free fall out into the nothing. Gonna leave this world behind. And I'm free, free falling, yeah. Yeah, I'm free, free falling, yeah. Okay, there's a reason that Carolyn hasn't heard that. I wasn't quite ready for it, was I? But, okay, Mr. Scott, you got it. You got it. I was actually just thinking about that song earlier today. So, good. Thank you for requesting it. And anybody, please don't be shy. I'd rather sing songs that I know you want to hear than to guess incorrectly. Oh, sorry. I forgot my alphabet there for a moment. My daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to gnaw on me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him 'cause he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and made me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke, and he got a lot of laughs from lots of folks, and it seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd turn red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fist got hard and my wits got keen. I'd roam from town to town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search those honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old schoolyard in a street of mud, there was a fair table dealing studs. about the dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Now that wasn't in the schoolyard, by the way. That was in the saloon. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his face and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down hard, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and he crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun and I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is tough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew that I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you had to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. He said, "Now you just fought one heck of a fight, and I know you hate me and you've got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before you die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue." Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him my pa and he called me son, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name. There you go. Other than a few misstepped words. Sorry about that. Once upon a time in the land of Hushabye, around about the wondrous days of yore, there came across a kind of box, bound up with chains and locked with locks, and labeled, "Kindly do not touch. It's war." A decree was issued round about, and all the flourish and a shout, and a gaily covered mascot tripping lightly on before. "Don't fiddle with this deadly box, or break the chains, or pick the locks, and please don't ever play about with war." The children understood. Children happened to be good, and they were as good as around as the time of yore. They didn't try to pick the locks or break into that deadly box. They never tried to play about with war. Mommies didn't either. Sisters, nuns, grannies neither, because they were quiet and sweet and pretty in those wondrous days of yore. Yet very much the same as now, and not the ones to blame somehow for opening up that deadly box of war. But someone did. Someone battered in the lid and spilled the insides out across the floor, a kind of bouncy, bumpy ball made up of guns and flags and all the tears and horror and death that comes with war. It bounced right out and went bashing all about, bumping into everything in store. And what was sad and most unfair was it didn't really seem to care much who it bumped into or what or why or for. It bumped into children mainly, and I'll tell you this quite plainly, it bumps into them every day and more, and it leaves them dead and burned and dying, thousands of them sick and crying, because when it bumps, it's really very sore. Now, there's a way to stop the ball. It isn't difficult at all. All it takes is wisdom, and I'm absolutely sure that we can back it into that box and bind the chains and lock the locks, but no one seems to want to save the children anymore. Well, that's the way it appears, because it's been bouncing round and round for years and years, in spite of all the wisdom whizzed since those wondrous days of yore. And the time they came across the box, bound up with chains and locked with locks and labeled, "Kindly do not touch. It's war." A political public service from Dennis Lovelady. If you have any requests, please put them in the chats. Flying drones again. Mel had this great idea that makes me grin. Take this song and change the words a bit, and then you got a song about flying drones again. Flying drones again. sights that you could ever imagine. Check the weather pins, see if we can go out and indulge our passion. Attraction, flying drones again. Such adrenaline when we are out flying our drones again. Amazon and UPS can take a swim. We just want to fly our drones again. Flying drones again. The most gorgeous sight that you could ever imagine. Check the weather pins, see if we can go out and indulge our passion. Attraction, flying drones again. Up in the air where life is calm again. Don't wanna go down until the sun, till fun's done and then. Fly our drones again. We just want to fly our drones again. Let me check the tuning on this thing. It just doesn't seem even, no, it's not close to right. I mean, I was playing badly, don't get me wrong. I know I was, but it was worse than it needed to be. Okay, so Dennis with Wings Flying in the Clouds. Hey, Hot Rod, is that a song? I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. And Uncle Bill's Toys, Mr. Ronayne, and anybody I have missed. Ed, love my drones. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Unlimited Vertical. If there is anything that you would like to hear in particular, please let me know. No New Year's Day to celebrate. No chocolate-covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, it's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these three words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night. No autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies. No Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is, though old so new, to fill your heart like no three words could ever do. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Of my heart. Johnny Drone Flyer, Dano, I'll be droned. Dean, Myco Ghost. Welcome, everybody. If I've missed you coming into the chats, please forgive me. This is our sunrise for the day, unfortunately. And by the way, while I'm doing this, please take a moment to pray for Rodney and Valerie, who last I heard were not feeling very well. And since I haven't heard from them today, that's a sign that they probably still aren't feeling well. So yeah, prayers for them, please. I would appreciate it. But yeah, there's not much chance of a bright, sunny sunrise today. But at least we have clear skies and warmer skies. No, not clear skies. Listen to me. We have warmer skies and no rain. That's what I wanted to say. So let's see. That should be about north, since that's my road there. And so east should be, about there or so. So that's our general area. I think I only went around once. Buying Space, Myra Elaine. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Now Roosevelt, Fly Natural, tells me that it's raining in Louisiana, so he won't be flying today. So next up is Chris Hope. Now I checked his weather. Looks like he's going to have a pretty sunrise, I believe. So and wet temperatures in the 60s. So send them my way, Chris. I appreciate it. Anybody has any song requests, please let me know what they are. Carolyn To Be Free's feet are cold. Well, I don't know what I can do about that. Oh, and by the way, I finally looked up ABBA Happy New Year. Of course, I'm not going to do it now, but that's a nice song. It's a sad song, really. It's a Happy New Year about not being happy, but yeah, it's a pretty good song. Anyway, I'll do it next year. But I wanted to say that because somebody had asked for it, and I don't know who it was. Mr. Joe and Bud. All right, if we can. I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. No, Sam, I'm her 8th old man. I'm Henry. Henry the 8th, I am. Second verse, same as the verse. I'm Henry the 8th, I am. Henry the 8th, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or Sam. I'm her 8th old man. I'm Henry. Henry the 8th, I am. Henry the 8th, I am. That's enough of that. Anyway, that came up again on Drone Bum's live stream today, so I thought I'd share it with you. I did this one yesterday too, but seems like I'm stuck, maybe. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off the chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down these stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Lose control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started off with nothing and you find that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Trying to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go asleep on the floor? I don't think that I can take any more. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started off with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, I'm stuck in the middle with you. My central heat went out. Oh no! Oh my, and you're in North Carolina. I hope it's not there like it was here yesterday. Oh my goodness. Carolyn, to be free. Prayers for you, my lady. Too cold to sleep on the floor. You got that right. Grab some dogs if you got them. Gonna have ourselves a 3-dog night. Let's see if we got any 3-dog night. Something else for Ms. Carolyn. Scroll on down to 3. I have something. Aha. The ink is black, the page is white. Together we learn to read and write. The child is black, the child is white. The whole world looks upon the sight. A beautiful sight. And now a child can understand that this is the law of all the land. All the land. The world is black, the world is white. It turns by day and then by night. The child is black, the child is white. Together they grow to see the light. To see the light. And now a man can plainly see we'll have a chance of liberty. Liberty. The world is black, the world is white. It turns by day and then by night. The child is black, the child is white. The whole world looks upon the sight. A beautiful sight. The world is black, the world is white. It turns by day and then by night. The child is black, the child is white. Together they grow to see the light. To see the light. AC/DC. I don't know any AC/DC. I have actually looked to see if there's anything that's in my range, and I haven't found anything. But I'm sorry, Rod, to disappoint you, but I'm afraid that AC/DC's off the list for the time being. If you have a suggestion, somebody actually had one. I don't remember what it was now, but I tried that guy's range. I don't know who the lead singer is for that, but my goodness, he has a range. Won't fault his voice. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. Let me see if I have that. He was in a bind because he was far behind. He was willing to make a deal. So he come upon this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. Let me see here. I don't. And the devil jumped up on a hickory stick and said, hickory stump, and said, boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you. Now the boy said, my name, I'm trying to type here. Let me just do this. Devil went down, lyric. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're going to regret because I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul. The devil opened up his case and said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up the bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in, and it sounded something like this. Something like that. When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, taking out dough. Granny does dog bite, no child no. Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew it, he'd been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that ever been. And he played Fire in the Mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken on the bread pan, packing out dough. Johnny, what did dog bite? No child, no. ZZ Top. For Ms. Myra Elaine. I don't think I have anything by them, but I should. No, I don't. They had a lot of good songs. And I've got them confused with, was it Grateful Dead that did Truckin'? Da-da-da-da-da-dum, which I also don't know. But yeah, ZZ Top, I will absolutely add them to the list. I'm sure they had something that I could do. Cheap sunglasses, I don't know it. Oh my goodness. Sharp dressed man, don't know it. Why don't you just send me home? I don't know anything. Frank Zappa. Nope. Let me see. Before I am so certain of myself, let me just check. Frank, because I've been surprised before about what stuff I've collected and forgotten about. But I don't have that. I don't have anything by him. LaGrange. Alice Cooper. I think I actually do. Oh, no. I was going to learn Billion Dollar Babies, but I think I did, but it never made it to my playlist for some reason. Never to my songbook. Uncle John's Band. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm feeling terrible now. School's out. School's out for summer. School's out forever. Desperado. There's one I recognize. I'm so sorry. This is Stump Dennis. It is. It is, but you know what? I've been stumped before. I'm sorry to have to admit that, but it's true. I'm yelling so you guys can hear me on the iPad, forgetting that I'm holding the microphone right here in my little hands.
Landing.
I get so accustomed to, you can, to the sound being from this guy right here, this one. And I'm still looking, because this cable is only this long, this long, it won't reach all the way over to that iPad. So that's my problem. That's the reason I'm streaming from here instead of from there. But anyway, I'm going to change batteries one time. Chris Hope said what time he's going to go up. But I've forgotten, because why wouldn't I? And then, what was that request? Desperado. Yes, sir. Desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? Why don't you? Oh, let's turn that battery off. You've been out riding fences for
The
far
home
too
point
long.
has been updated. Please check it on the map. Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on
Right.
the map.
Far too long. You're a hard one. But I know that you got your reasons. I do. I know it. Desperado. All right. Sorry about the teaser. Desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you've got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon. I'm sorry, folks. Capo and this ook are new to me, so now don't you draw the feet get cold in winter time. The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late. All right, any other stumping attempts? Tammy, Ken, place it here. Tammy Jean, welcome. Chris Hope, 7:20. 8 minutes, all right. So the View Chaser, anybody I haven't greeted, Ray Kelly, anybody I haven't greeted in the chats, you are welcome. You absolutely are. Hobby Howie FPV. Now, Hobby Howie, what are we going to do about you? Let's see what we're going to do about you. Let me open this app right here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I can. And where did you go? Unlimited Vertical is also not blue until now. I'm sorry about that. And I don't find Okay, well, I guess we're not going to do anything about it at the moment. Maybe you already are blue and I just was confused. Have I been confused before? I think maybe I have once. Stray Cats, Hot Rod in Daytona. Okay, so I think there are a couple of them now. And the first one, as you know, gives me fits because it's quick. Maybe I only have one. Let's see, Stray, Stray. How do you spell Stray? It's S-T-R-A-Y, right? Why isn't it in here in my tags? Oh my goodness! I know there are I know there's at least one of them, and I'll go find it by name instead of by category. There we go. So now I'm going to have to go looking to see what the other one was, because I thought I had tagged these songs. I'm usually pretty good at that. That's why somebody says, do a song by such and such, I can sometimes go find it. It's because I put a tag on it. Show you what I'm talking about, because this is so exciting otherwise, right? So this is my songbook right here, and I go into all songs here. Or rather, if I go into tags and then scroll down to approximately where the S's are, see, Stray Cats should be in there, but it is not. And by the way, you can take a gander there if you want to, if it gives you any ideas. But okay, so we go back to categories, all songs, and then look for S. I should have gone to T and go down. Stray Cats. The Stray Cat strut is right there. So what I should have done and didn't before is right here, I should have put in a tag. Isn't this exciting? Colon, Stray Cats. There, and then when I save that, now when I go back to my tags, I know this is so exciting for you folks. Ain't technology wonderful? Anyway, now I go back to tags and Stray Cats is still missing. Oh well, whatever. Oh, I've just realized you couldn't see what I was doing anyway. I'm so used to doing this stuff on the iPad. Oh, I am, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. I said in Drone Bum's chat that he and Charlie Mafia and Carlos make the Keystone Cops look like professionals. Well, I make those guys look like professionals, so there we go. All right. Stray cats sitting on the fence. Ooh, ain't got enough there to pay the rent. Ooh, I'm flat broke and I don't care. I took a strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a lady's cat. I'm a feline Casanova. Hey man, that's that. Got a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. I get my dinner from a garbage can. Don't bother chasing mice around. I slink down the alley looking a fright. Foul in the moonlight in the hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wild stray cat, you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. All right. If anybody has any requests that I can do in the next 12 minutes, I would appreciate knowing what you want to hear, even though I probably can't do it based on today's stuff. But maybe. Yeah. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. Don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe in how. Somewhere in her smile, she knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me. Don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. You're asking me will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. Stick around now, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. You're asking me will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. Stick around now, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Something in the way she knows, and all I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows me. Don't want to leave her now. No, I believe in how. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. 7:20. Oh, okay, so Chris is up. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. And go see Chris Hope. And after Chris Hope, Johnny Drone Flyer, Coffee and Drones will be on. So I love you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye now.